All right. So I got Bob Chesney, number 2, with some from James Madison in the Sun Belt East. This could be controversial, but my number 1 head coach in the Sun Belt East is Georgia Southern's Clay Helton. I think he's done a pretty good job. He's got some big-time wins. Beat Nebraska a few years ago, one of those 3 big Power 5 wins at the time. Had a huge come-from-behind win against Marshall last year. Had a, let's see what else. There was a big win big come-from-behind win against South Alabama last year. Then they did have the questionable loss against Old Dominion badly because they were in line to compete for the Sun Belt East title, right? They were 3-0 in the division after beating Marshall and JMU, and then they lost to Old Dominion, but they come back and beat South Alabama, and then they lost to Troy. So they have some questionable losses as well. But they bounced back with wins against Coastal and App, and then they lost a tough game to Sam Houston. That's where J.C. French throws the 4 interceptions. All right. Was that the 4 interception game? And they still only lost that game by five games, right? So J.C. French had a bad ball game. Okay, it happens. I think Clay Helton's done a pretty good job. But again, for me, high expectations for Clay Helton and Georgia Southern. Got to contend in the East. You got to contend. I mean, there are 3 teams that I think are head and shoulders above everybody else in the East. There's only room for 1. James Madison, Georgia Southern, and ODU all have to contend in the East. So Clay Helton, I think, has done a heck of a job.